So, from a traditional perspective, what is governance? Well, at the end of the day, it's not a complicated thing. It's a very basic thing. It's about the stewardship of directors and also officers, managers and companies. That their stewardship in taking money off investors, putting it to good use. And it's been around for as long as we've had businesses registered and incorporated, right? Along the way, what's happened is that because you had CEOs that were fraudsters, you had CEOs who were megalomaniacs, you had CEOs just plain incompetent, over the last couple of decades, what you've had is a series of reports. And in this part of the world, we're largely governed by the reports that have come out of the UK. You'd have all have heard maybe of the Cadbury report. All these reports have been bundled together and they're put into a thing called the Combined Code. And the most recent report to have been published was a thing called the Walker Report. And that focused on the banks. And it said, we need, I said lots of things, but the critical thing that it said was we need, bank boards need to create a new risk committee, because risk looks forward, audit looks back, last year's financials, all our compliance and so forth and so on. And that combined code is the cornerstone. But when you talk to people, what is governance? Quite often you're going to get a kind of a legalistic answer. You know, it's a kind of a corporate law type answer. They'll talk about committees, audit committees and remuneration committees and so forth and so on. But that really is not governance. That's kind of the paperwork aspect of governance. A number of years ago, this stage now, 15 or 16 years ago, sitting down with one of the remaining standing corporate titans in Ireland. There's very few of them now still standing. And he said, Peadar, what's your BHAG? And I said, what's a BHAG? BHAG is a big, hairy, audacious goal. That's what a BHAG is, right? And he said, Peadar, it's taken us about 9 or 10 months to work out our BHAG. And what we've decided to do is, we've decided to take this product, our flagship product, and it's going to be it's going to be up in the top 10 within the next 10 years, right? And when they worked that out, it was very interesting what happened. What happened was that all of their critical businesses now had a bearing. They now said, that's where we're going. Certain businesses actually were got rid of because they were not core to the mission. And that was critically important. Remember what I said about the first wheel of the car, the long-range plan. Where are we going? It's measured in terms of kind of 10 and 15 years.